Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2014 Season 1 World Championship Series Grand Finals. There's always one Carmack, isn't there? Yes, that's right. We're here for the Grand Finals this evening for both Europe and America. It's going to be an incredible night of StarCraft 2, and we also have something very special to kick off the show as well. As I said, we're going to have Europe. That'll come up in about an hour's time. And then at around about midnight tonight, local time, and a nice time for you guys over in America, we'll have the grand final for WCS America. Hyun going up against Oz, but we'll kick off with MMA versus MC, a repeat of Season 3's games. But first, we've got something special. So, let me go and find my good friend Todd, who is waiting for me. How you doing, Todd? You all right?
Doing great. You know, yesterday I opened with saying how handsome Rotty was. I think today with the bow tie, you were actually rivaling him, so I'm pretty happy.
You're happy with my attire?
This well, yes.
Okay, good. That's good to know. Approved by Todd. You heard it here first. Right, so we're going to do something fun first before we get into the grand final. We've got a little bit of time while the players warm up. And what we thought we'd do is something that we haven't seen before on WCS. We've got a unique opportunity this season, of course, because Europe and America are both here in the Cologne studio in ESL 1. Right now, though, we've divided the teams up into America versus Europe. That's right. So what we're going to do is a 3v3, and the team captains are Rotterdam and Apollo. Okay. They're like the best dressed pro players of all time. And they look like they're ready. So here's how it's going to go down. We're going to have a 3v3. Now, I've just got the team news in, and the team captains have picked the following players. Roddy's gone with Tasia and Revival. It's pretty good. Okay. And Sean obviously has a limited pool of players to pick from in terms of Europeans, so we've co-opted a Korean onto the European team, and he has San and Welmu on his team. We also have a very special guest tonight for the man in the middle. He's going to be adminning. Before we get into that, what are your quick thoughts on America versus Europe? What do you think of the lineups?
Well, we all know that Europe's better than America. It's a better region overall. But I think Roddy's smiling a lot right now, and I wonder if that's going to last. If you look at the lineups, I feel like Roddy, you know, he has that reputation as a gambler, but he feels like he went for two of the very best players that he had in his region, whereas Apollo is like, you know what, I'm just going to pick whoever is around. Welmu, you here? Come here. Let's play some. And he just grabbed the first two players that he saw, and I think he's going to be enough.
That's so easy for him that he can pick anyone he wants.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could have sat down there then.
I could, yeah. And you could have sat across from me.
Yeah, we could probably have both played for Europe and still beaten Roddy's team, right?
In 1v1.
Let's do that afterwards. Right, so we're almost ready for the 3v3, but before we get there, as I said, we have a very special guest who is going to step in as the admin for our 3v3. Now, yesterday, this man made a very silly bet with Carmack. Yeah, the audience already know what's going down right now. Carmack makes bets with people... No, hang on. He said, never make bets with dangerous men. And Carmack is one of the most dangerous men I know. He's a maniac when it comes to this stuff. And unfortunately, the senior esports manager for Blizzard, Mr. Mark Alberts, decided to have a bet with Carmack and Apollo. And I'm pleased to announce that he lost. which means he has to forfeit. Now, the forfeit, because, as I said already, Carmack's a bit of a maniac, he decided that the loser had to give the winner his credit card. And he would go into town, wait for this, and buy them some suitable attire to wear as the admin. Yeah, so unfortunately, Mr. Alberts has not only had to pay for this, but he's also got to wear the stuff as well. And in addition to that, Carmack somehow negotiated an extra couple of wearings. So he's also got to wear this at the European office for Blizzard, and the next time he goes across to HQ in America, he's got to wear it there as well. Well, let's check out exactly what Apollo and Carmack did when they went shopping for him.
Hey, Sean. So we are here in Cologne at Schildergasse. Why, Sean?
Because we're going to help Mark Alberts from Blizzard find some clothes for him, find some tracksuits. First of all, his haircut is like all slim on the sides and it flicks back like this. He usually wears jeans, a denim jacket, denim jeans, a girly scarf, and some really fashionable shoes.
I wish you really understand why this is the proper way. You give me the evidence to see I don't really have to stay. Oh, can't you just forget what I said? I didn't want to tell, but you can keep my secrets, you chat. Now listen what I say. You don't want to be alone, so learn how to cut it. You spread my life on your dead phone. Oh darling, please just shout it.
You happy?
Yeah, this is good stuff. You are gonna love this.
Think we picked out good choices?
Yes, we picked out the best choices.
Think Mark
Mark, he's
Yeah. As I said, not only does he have to wear the attire, but he had to pay for it as well. He will do literally anything for StarCraft 2. That's how much passion he has for the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go across to our commentary team because the map vetoes are incoming and you're not going to want to miss these ones. It's also a battle in the commentators' booth between America and Europe. It's Nathanius versus Kalaris.
Thanks very much. All right, we have EU and NA representing here in the commentary booth. As Paul says, Nathanius, I am confused and I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm sorry. That's about it.
I mean, the better team will very easily win from, of course, the best WCS region, which even I have difficulty arguing.
Oh, really? Like, do you think that Europe's going to be winning then? Yeah? You think that Europe's going to win it?
You know, I have to say, the one thing about Europe, it's a bunch of countries coming together. This is our team match. So you have an inherent advantage, although there are technically 51 states in the US.
You guys are cheating because you actually have a European on your team. Although there are Koreans on both, so I guess that doesn't really work too well.
Rotterdam is ours. Rotterdam is ours.
Okay, I understand. He has been there for a while. All right, so we're going to get into the map vetoes here between these two well-dressed gentlemen and one not-so-dressed gentleman.
Yeah, just imagine if we left it up to you to find out which one of these was the American based on attire.
Yeah, you wouldn't guess it was the guy in the middle at all. Not at all. All right, so, guys, we have the map vetoes on the way. Map pull for a 3v3. This is an interesting one. I'm not really sure what map we're going to get out of this. It's a best of one, remember, guys. America's going to veto Habitation Station to begin things.
Yeah, we'd like to, we want equality here, freedom to get all the mineral patches without any advantages to any players.
And then Ultra Stronghold goes away for Europe. So that's a 1v1 map gone and now a 4-player map gone here during all of this.
Yeah, we're winding it down. It does become slightly more difficult as we go through. Heavy Rain gotten rid of. I think nobody on either of these teams like playing versus Reapers, Kalaris.
Yeah, you don't want a lot of Reapers jumping in, especially with the fact that you got Tasia on Team America. He's pretty good with his Reapers. And now we come down to 4 maps. We have the normal... Oh, actually, Yonsu's going to go there, so another 1v1 map does leave the pool. Now we're left with Frost, Daedalus Point, and obviously the all-common Shattered something.
Yep, Shattered Terrace. I
one.
feel like when you look at 3v3 maps, it might come off as the underdog in this map pool, but... it might work a little bit better for these 3v3 strategies. There's some interesting features of the map.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, firstly, it's... okay, so it is left. Our only 3v3 map here. And here's the handshake.
Wow, the deny. He built him up for that too. It looked like he was going to go for it. A bold move.
I wasn't expecting the denial, I'll be honest with you. Sean's normally a very manic guy. Comes from England. That's kind of the normal thing. Comes from Europe. It's kind of the normal thing. But there you go.
I would have expected manners from the British player. We can see our lineup here. We've got the American captain, Rotterdam.
Oh, he's taking the jacket off.
As well. Yeah, the jackets come off serious. And we saw that from players like Revival in that American region. When the Americans get serious, the coats come off. And of course, Tasia, potentially the carry for this team.
He's pretty good. He is. But also, alongside him, we have Revival. Didn't he do pretty well against Terrans before as well?
Reasonably well.
Reasonably well, yeah. Reasonably well.
And already an early look of defeat on the captain of the losing team, Kalaris.
I don't know. Look at him. He's cheeky. Hey up. There we go. That's Sean.
Cheeky's the only word that can describe that.
A little bit of cheeky. And then we have obviously Revival here on Team America as well. I'll be a little bit honest. I think that your lineup's pretty good.
Yeah, I think America always looks pretty good.
Oh, okay. It's all that freedom that you implement into your looks.
Yes. And we can see a little bit of the rest of the European lineup here. San and Welmu, 2 Protoss gods. Now, I played a fair amount of 3v3 myself. I don't know how much I like Protoss in team games.
You don't think they work too well?
No, they're quite slow. Maybe some crazy fast DTs or oracles, but what do you think?
Well, I mean, currently Rotterdam is listed as Terran, so that might give us a bit of an indication. And San here, having his hair played with by his team captain, making sure he's relaxed. Now, obviously, on Team Europe, we have a Finn, we have a Brit, then we have a Korean that lived in Taiwan and has now come over to Europe to actually play in WCS Europe. So, quite the diverse range of players that we have in Team Europe.
Yeah, and I like when I look at Team America, I see just, 3 shining bright American faces, and they're ready to represent their region by taking this pretty handily. And I guess, as you mentioned, we've seen already some racial choices as far as the lobby goes. And Team America so far looks like we're going to have a pretty diverse setup, but I think... we have a little bit more to talk about with Paul. Yeah,
let's send it over to Red Eye to get a pre-match interview.
With the players right now, one of the smartest dressed pro players of all time, Apollo.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. All right. Okay. I was just checking, buddy. So how badly are you gonna ruin these guys?
All right, let's just cut to the chase. Europe's the better region. All right, let's just get over it. This is gonna be easy.
Okay. Fight and talk. Hello, Roddy. How you doing?
I'm doing lovely, Paul.
What's it like being an American now?
It feels good, especially with my American brothers next to me. It feels good.
Okay. Any words of advice for Sean? Because he's only a diamond player.
Well, Sean, just get out of the way when things get serious.
Get out of the way when things get serious. Sean, I'm going to give you the opportunity for a reply.
I have San and Welmu. Do you know what race they play? Protoss.
That's a fair point, but there is one Protoss on this team too, right, Kev?
Can't argue with that logic, but then again, I have Tasia and Revival. We got a little bit of everything, and I have a pretty solid game plan as well, so it's all good.
Okay, all right. I think it's game on, ladies and gents. America versus Europe. Best of luck to both of you, but more luck to Europe. Let's go back to the commentators.
Thanks, Red Eye. And as we prepare to watch Team America stomp all over Team Europe, we are just about ready here in our lobby.
Yeah. As you said, Shattered Terrace is our map. Well, actually, not you said. We kind of worked it out by the process of elimination because a lot of those 1v1 maps and 4-player maps don't really work out too well for this 3v3. So, looks like these guys are getting geared up and good to go. And Rotterdam has actually switched back to Protoss. So, you have a Terran, Protoss, and Zerg on your team. And then on my side of things, we have Protoss, and Zerg.
Yeah, Team America has a little bit of everything. We're a melting pot for a reason.
I'll admit, I like your setup.
Yeah, I'm liking it too. As we load in. So Shattered Terrace, actually, I don't think it's in the current season 3v3 map pool. So as much of experts as we know both of these teams are at 3v3s, as
all right,
the celebration begins. This map will definitely present some interesting challenges.
Yeah, your guys are pretty serious. Ours having a little bit of fun as we have over on this right-hand side. We have San, and then down here we have Apollo as our red Zerg. And then up to the top, we have Welmu, our orange Protoss.
Yeah, that's, of course, just giving the first viewing honors to the losing team on the left side of the map. We have Team America with the pink Zerg Revival holding up the front. He's got the back base. Of course, this means he should be the least vulnerable to assault. In the rear, we have the teal Protoss player, Rotterdam, our adopted American. And of course, we can see, I guess you could say the captain de facto of this team, Tasia, the Terran player in black.
He has an entire team dedicated to him in actual normal performances. So
Yeah.
One would say that in 3v3 he's probably quite good as well and lead these guys to victory on your side of the map. But I'll be honest with you, Nathanius, I don't cast too much 3v3. It's not really something that kind of works its way into the repertoire too much. So I guess we're going to have a Reaper opening here from Tasia, which is probably quite a good opener.
Yeah, I think Reaper openings when you're playing Terran are pretty solid. You can kind of try to push the 2v2 meta past when you look at 3v3s overall. From Zerg players, Speedlings early on are great. From Terran players, Hellions are good. The biggest weakness of Team Europe is that with 2 Protoss players, the fast units that can be active out on the map, like those Hellions, like those Zerglings, don't come out quite as fast. And if you rush for tech, well, those fast units can deal a lot of damage to you. But this is, I mean, everyone's gearing up to get aggressive. Let's just be straight up with that.
Yeah. Did you say you played much team games at all? I mean, I've played a few in the past, but not a whole lot.
I commentated the Team Liquid map contest for 3v3 and 4v4. It was potentially the most painful experience of my life. Especially when I realized I actually played in it when they gave me the replays.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was fun. And we can already see some of that manner coming out. Apollo wants to take out Tasia first.
Is he trying to put a building in between that mineral line? Like, he was idling in that mineral line for quite a little bit. Maybe, but he's going to run off in the home and, have a little bit of a look around elsewhere. I guess you kind of really need to know if someone's going to do something crazy. Like, with a lot of Protoss on Europe's side, you mentioned it before, like, Dark Templars, things kind of like that are probably going to come out. Like,
we've seen a lot of Dark Templar from San, especially.
Yeah.
In these matches.
Lings are being annoying over on this side. Good job by Apollo. He gets a probe of Sans. That's the only time that's ever going to happen between Apollo and San.
Yeah, we have, scouting in 3v3, really, there's so much to keep track of. It's quite difficult. Tasia's bringing that first Reaper over. He's managed to get just 1 kill so far, harassing Welmu. Of course, another thing that's important to keep in mind is these guys all have a generally shared base. The armies are going to work together. But Rotterdam, he opened up that 11 gateway. We see quite a bit of that with his fast Stalker coming over.
Wow, I've actually never seen the composition of a Stalker and Reaper doing so well. And, well, they're going to have to run away now. Those Zerglings are kind of helping out. So, a few Lings and 2 Stalkers behind us. But meanwhile, we actually see the Twilight Council going down for San. So, we could see some Dark Templars on the way. There's also a Twilight Council for Welmu? Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Wait, are they both just going to go Blink and then have loads of Blink Stalkers? If they did that, that would be actually pretty sick.
Twilight Councils and Baneling Nests are the key to early aggression in these team-based games, especially since you would actually have to build the Great Wall of China to block this off. But this is only the American and European regions.
Protoss doing what Protoss does best, Blink and Dark Shrine. So, good job here from Europe side so far. This could catch you guys off guard.
It is an interesting utilization of the power of Protoss as we have the first couple Lings. Apollo's going to come over, catching Rotterdam's Sentry and Stalker out of position. That Mothership Core just doesn't deal damage fast enough. Rotterdam's going to try to tuck himself in here, but there's no escape.
GG.
The first offensive
that
GG.
Was, I wasn't really expecting him to run all the way into that little nook. He's actually leaving. Oh, no, okay, these are... I can't tell who's a who's. But there you go, those are Sans. Look at Apollo's concentration.
He's so focused.
Oh, jeez.
This may be the biggest StarCraft 2 result for him ever.
Wait, that's a lot of Lings. Okay, he recalls out, but he leaves the Zerglings there to be helpful. And, actually getting the Mothership Core. That's a nice pick off there from Tasia against San. Tasia being one of San's biggest fans, of course. So them fighting against each other in this game, that's quite surprising. He was merciless in that.
Yeah, and, as these Zerglings and Banelings start to move across the map, we do have those Blinks coming in soon, but they're not done quite yet. And here come the Zerglings. These Stalkers, without that wall, the Zerglings can get right on top of them. The Banelings want to hit that drone line, but Apollo's secret is to just not have that many more drones here.
That was the sickest synergy, actually killing off and focusing down the Banelings to protect the Zerglings, but they're actually doing a lot of damage back over here, and there's 3 Dark Templars actually going to walk on forwards as well. Actually, a lot of the mining has been shut down there, so Apollo really doesn't have a huge amount. Really feels weird, me commentating Apollo, but...
Well, we have the first Dark Templar moving in the left side. Welmu's got a DT in Revival's base and a DT in Tasia's, so this is where things just start to get absolutely crazy. upgrades. I think there was another Dark Templar somewhere else on the map. They're everywhere now.
And yeah, so the Dark Templars, how many have been actually cleaned up? Like, I think, have they all been cleaned up in the end? I'm not sure, but, you know, how much... I'm trying to check how many workers died. That's kind of difficult in this 3v3.
That function does not exist in the observer interface.
Oh, well, no worries, no worries. For now, actually, look at this. We've seen a bit of stabilization from both the sides.
Yeah,
so,
surprisingly, this game is looking to go past the 10-minute mark as people are expanding. This is a pretty big map. I think it's not necessarily the worst ever. Overlord's going to get picked off. Just some aggressive posturing as the rest of the Dark Templar do get cleaned up. And I'm kind of just wondering, looking at the overall numbers, actually the most workers, Ted, as Tasia brings the drop with the Widowmine. The most workers we have actually is Revival has been able to play pretty greedily so far this match.
And that Widowmine killed off a Zealot, but not really a whole lot more. Kills off an Overlord anywhere. Income right now is actually looking pretty healthy for America, I'm not going to lie, in comparison to Europe. Looking pretty good indeed.
We find those resources and we go after them.
Yeah. Team Europe hasn't really taken any of the bases at the back, whereas Tasha's flown his command center down there, so he's looking nice at the moment.
Yeah, he's, you know, it's kind of like a semi-island, but Revival can take that once the Lings break those rocks. The Spires are going to complete. We'll have some potential Mutalisk action going on, and nothing else really crazy outside of those earlier Dark Shrines.
At least we have quite a few Stalkers, but I'm a little bit worried because Mutalisks are pretty good, especially in team games. If you're able to get a lot of them, they're pretty good. Just dive around and kill everyone's probes everywhere.
Hey man, but you just put the best part is as this drop, Tasia tries to get a little damage in on Sun. Best part about the 3v3 though, use Overlord, spread creep, you can put Spore Crawlers in everybody's bases and then the Mutalisks are useless.
What is Paul doing? Is he pressing buttons? Oh, okay, so he's teaching. Wait, Tasia isn't even playing. What's going on?
He doesn't need that much more APM. America's looking good enough.
Is he dropping somewhere at the same time whilst doing this? Because like with his mind, I'm not sure. This is bizarre.
You know, they said Tasia plays like a machine.
Yeah, I guess he's able to do that.
Dark Templar gets snapped up. No, thank you, says Revival.
Work accounts are exceedingly in favor of you guys right now. 2 Red Eye from... Oh, he got his signature. Good job, Red Eye. Oh, Mothership Core falls. So that leaves these Stalkers actually with a really good spot. Rotterdam gets caught with his pants down. A lot of blinking. Well, lack of blinking, I should say.
Yeah, Tasia, though, rolling up. He's got a significant amount of bio to push those Stalkers back. And the Mutalisks for Revival starting to get into San's base.
Yeah, Apollo had 2 Roaches in that assault. He's bringing all of them back to defend against something. Where are the Mutalisks, you saying? Oh, okay, they're there. I should really watch the preview monitor as opposed to my own monitor.
There's too much to watch at once.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much. But it's fine, it's fine. We can handle it, we can cope. There's a Dark Shrine, another Dark Shrine. All right, okay, Rotterdam. Oh, he's put it in a position where it looks like a cannon, but it's not a cannon. That's clever.
Yeah, Tasia has said, you know what, actually, I just want to win this game now. He has a magical way of making any fun match look not fun at all. He just goes absolutely crazy as Revival forces a Photon Overcharge. There's not too many probes there, so you should be able to pick them off. It's just Marauders fighting these Stalkers, and the backup has arrived from Rotterdam, but it seems there's too much here from the European team to break just yet.
Blink Stalkers with Roaches. Sick combination. Chasing this down. Get out of there, Tasia and Rotterdam. You're not going to do much with that. But the Mutalisks have done so much. How many kills have these guys? Guys, oh, no. We're down to only like 19 workers. Selfie from Susie. Rotterdam's like, go away, I need to concentrate.
The selfie is eating up my macro as the Stalkers press the front, trying to enter the American border. Will the visa be approved? He's trying to hold on with repairing. Just 1 bunker stands. The rest of the Roaches come in, though, from Revival. Looks like he should be able to push this back for now.
This Mutalisk harassment into main Roaches is pretty nice. MC now, making sure that Apollo can't do anything. Get out of there, MC. Get out. Oh. Well, wait, is Apollo even doing anything at this point? He has a little bit of mining.
Looks like the boss toss is taking over
Did
Apollo's computer.
Oh.
He's removed Rotterdam's keyboard. And this fight in the center looks even crazy. The first pause. San says, no. We're going to finish this, and Apollo throws the pause. Tasia resumes. You know, you only get 3 pauses a game, these tactical pauses. You can't use them forever.
I like how Apollo has spread creep through this wall, so now it can no longer be walled off. That's an important thing here to do against or with his Protoss friend. And now Revival might just have a little bit too much.
Yeah, there's quite a few roaches. Apollo brings his green forward, but not really going to be too used. We can't transfuse Stalkers. Without a Terran on the team, there's no way to repair those mechanical Protoss units. And the DT Zealot Snipe on the top Nexus. We get a Kappa from Todd.
It's not looking amazing right now for Europe, I'll be honest with you guys. But we're holding? No, we're not holding on. We're not holding on.
No, Tasia's brought a quadruple medevac pack of freedom with these Mutalisks hitting that southeast base of Apollo, and it looks like Apollo wanted to kill Tasia. Tasia's gonna kill you.
Yeah, drops with Mutalisks is a pretty good combination, we've found out. And Wellmu is being blamed, but he has nothing. He has one probe. He's slowly rebuilding. But I don't think that's really going to work out too much for our Finn.
Yeah, it seems the bells of freedom are ringing as Tasia has made his way over to San's base. Rotterdam even has the DTs here as well. The rest of the Stalkers press the front, and that's pretty much it, man. Your Team Europe looks like they've been knocked down. I don't think anyone left over 100 supply on Team Europe. Nope, actually, no one over 30 supply.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Europe. And on the other side of things, whilst these ghosts, Marines even dance, look at Tasia's lovely feng shui in his base. Very, very organized, very calm, and he's not even fighting, he just keeps dancing. Thanks, Tasia, thanks. He like failed a slash dance.
He brings the dancing infantry, and we can see that crushing look of defeat on Apollo's face. He's well, I guess we can't even see his face, it's so far down. As well, I mean, it's basically just the American cleanup crew. Now the roaches are dancing, the Stalkers are dancing. If Mutalisks could dance, they would. Tasia's got the mules. Does he have the dance on the mules? That's actually the most important part of this game now, as Rotterdam says, yeah, we got this.
Yeah, I guess great choices, Rotterdam, on the players you've chosen here to carry you along in this game. Tasia's pretty good, Revival's kind of good as well. And I guess that's going to pretty much do it.
Yeah, Apollo throws out the BM challenge to 1v1 me. Play me outside a team game as Tasia dances his Marines once again while stimming them. They actually do not dance faster while stimmed, I learned.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You'd think of all the things that running faster would help you do. Dancing would be one of them. And we have our first tap outs.
Wow.
GG.
GG.
Team America. You know, they had all their bases intact, barely harassed at all. And there's the Tasia clap in unison.
I mean, that is fair. And now we go over to Red Eye.
Thank you very much, guys. Great job on commentating what was an impossible game, and just the whole Kalaris commentating on Apollo is just freaking me out. Well done, Kev.
Yeah, that was pretty smooth. I don't think I made the difference, but you know, it felt good.
Yeah, I mean, we tried a number of distraction tactics, and they didn't really pay off for us, did they?
Well, you had the wrong guy. You should have gone with Tasia a little more, and then maybe it would have been a little more effective. But
yeah.
Distracting me doesn't really matter.
Sean.
No. Wellmu.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Okay, MC. It's okay. MC, come back here. MC, come here. MC, come here. I need you.
Hey.
I need you.
You know, MC.
Hold on. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Right, okay. So we've got a new team captain for EU. And now MC's going to play in the rematch because that wasn't really fair having Sean on their team. So we're going to put MC in the game and we're going to put White Ra in the game and Europe's going to bring it home. What do you say? You good? All right, let's do that then. Ready? Game 2. Are you ready for this rematch?
I was not aware.
Yeah, we've changed the rules, Kev. Sorry.
No, I'm ready. I mean, I've got some pretty good teammates, so I think I'm good.
Hey, okay, well, I don't know if there'll be more tactics or distraction techniques, but we'll find out. We'll let them get set up. But first, let's check in with Todd, who I think has a little bit of analysis. God help him.
Welcome to the analysis screen, guys. Would be nice to get a camera up there so you guys could actually see me on the screen. I'm not sure what actually happened in this game. I have no idea what to talk about, but we're gonna give it this a try. So Wellmu in this game chose to open with some DTs. Can we get the replay loaded? By the way, I didn't really have the opportunity to do this. And basically, Wellmu tried for some DTs. Come on, we've all played team games here. Even I have. We all know how deadly DTs can be. The thing is, in this game, Actually, can you fast forward to like around the 13th minute? Yes, I'm very professional. I followed the game very closely. The DTs didn't do all that much. Rotti was ready. Rotti said in the interview that it wasn't due to him, or he didn't affect the performance of his team too much, but I actually think he did, because Revival and Teja, these noobs, they were not ready for the DTs. They would have died if not for him. Rotti didn't take any damage. He had an observer ready. Then he defended for Teja and Revival. And from there, the game really picked up for Team America. So the game's fast forwarding. We're almost there. Basically, after that, it was a lot of Blink Stalkers and some weird engagements. It was very back and forth, but overall, Teja's Medivac drops. And the 4 Muta hit squad, I was like, what is this? 4 Mutas were made. They were like flying around, killing probes. Wellmu lost everything that he had. I'm disappointed in you, man. What was that? 4 Mutas, man. Little bit? Just a little bit? You lost every probe, man. Okay. Just stay out of it, man. All right. It's okay. It's okay? It's not. You just made Europe team lose, man. No. It's just a small mistake. I don't want to play the blame games, but okay. It's okay. Let's give him a break here. All right. In a second here, we're going to be taking a look at I think what was one of the key points in this game. And I'm not talking about the Revival saying he doesn't like Protoss. We all knew that. If you look in the middle of the map, there was an engagement here that took place, and Europe pushed back Team America. Can you press A so we can see actually where all the supplies are at? So that's Team Europe over there, 50, 76, 37. That's you, Wellmu. 106, 68, and 84 for Team America. So Europe team was already in lots of trouble here. They try and go for a counterattack. Can we look at Wellmu's main? I'm sorry for bashing on you consistently, but this is unacceptable. 4 Mutas, are you kidding me? You lose every probe to 4 Mutas. So they counterattack from there, and they try to take out this position, and I had hope for a second here. I was like, maybe this can work. Not really. The American team is going to be able to defend from there against only Blink Stalkers. There are Roaches, there is Bioforces. On the other side of the map, Wellmu still taking damage, and there was just more expansions. Look at Revival, he's in such a comfortable position with these 3 bases. Is there anything you'd like to add?
No, really, it was just awful, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was absolutely terrible.
All right.
So we've swapped some players out, and now we have a better team in, okay? Except for some reason we've left Wellmu in the lineup.
What?
I don't know, maybe
can I play?
Maybe we're not getting this right. I don't know. Maybe Todd should step in for Wellmu. Anyway, let's go back to the commentators who are going to bring you the rematch.
All right, guys. Like, what's the team now? Wait. Okay, so we have on Europe, we have Wellmu still. We have MC? Is MC in there?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. He's the captain now.
Oh, okay. Well, at least we have a good captain. I mean, at least we have a different captain this time. I love Sean. He's one of my favorite people in the whole world. And now you have the same team, right? You have the same team.
I think so.
Yeah, you think so. This is a little bit of chaos, but that's fine. It's 3v3. We're back on Shattered Terrace once again. And there's MC now taking the place of Sean, unless Sean has just suddenly changed dramatically. No, there he is. Okay. So we have MC, San, and... Wait, we have 3 Protoss? No. Wait, MC's playing Terran.
MC is actually...
His off races are good.
He's like GM level with every race.
Yeah. Is he? He's actually going to play Terran. Sick. Yeah. Rotterdam's playing Terran, unless he's like, no, he thinks that he's got the wrong race. Look at him. He's like, no.
It's the classic mistake of everybody that ever plays one race to always think they'll instantly win playing the others.
Maybe. All right. Okay, back to introductions here for you, Mr. Nathanius, as you introduce Team America.
All right, well, we've got, actually, he's in the same spot as last time. He's still pink. It's Revival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say he did a pretty good job, actually, almost carrying the team. Tasia had a good influence, but now we've got also in the same spawn, but now he's a Terran player himself. It is Rotterdam.
Rotterdam's going to make Thors.
He's trying to bring out that OP Terran. He knows Protoss wasn't meant for team games.
He's going to make Thors.
Mass Thor would be pretty sick.
He's going to make Thors. Go on, keep going.
And his last teammate in black, it is Tasia. I want to see some mech. Get the battle cruisers, get the Ravens.
All right, and over on Team Europe, we have our red Terran. It's not quite Apollo, it is MC. And then north of him, we have, once again, our greeny-ish, kind of snot-colored Protoss. It's Sam.
Wait, everybody got the same spawns again. Huh?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. And then over to the left-hand side, we have our Bumblebee Protoss. Aptly in orange, it is Wellmu. I hear cheers for Wellmu. That's good. That's a good start.
Yeah. I mean, that analysis desk was absolutely brutal.
But yeah, poor guy. Poor guy. Wellmu is a very, very quiet, calm, collected individual. And then Todd just thrashes him. What an obnoxious Frenchman we have there on that analysis desk.
See, as much as Team America might fight amongst itself, when it comes to the outside, we always stick together. I don't know if we'd BM.
I'll be honest, if
one
you
of
were
our
on
own.
Team America, I'm under the impression you'd pull your SCVs and start attacking somebody's hatchery. That's the kind of style that you
No,
bring to
we would just drop all of our mules in your base.
Oh, okay. Actually, that's the sickest tactic. It's like, haha, you have no more mining. So
Yeah.
eventually. It'd take a while, but eventually.
Yeah, but it's ours now. That's all that matters.
Conquering everything. Good job, America. Good job. Anyway, so what do we have actually going on? I'm interested to see how MC is going to play out this turn. Oh, look at this. We have Coach Apollo. Coach Apollo with his headset on. He looks like one of those football coaches. And then he needs to flail his arms around a little bit. Oh, look at him. See? There we go. There we go.
Are they going to dump the case of Red Bull on him when the game's over?
Hey,
That'd be
that's a
too,
good idea.
you know what? That would probably be too American for Team Europe.
It'd make a bit of a mess, let's be honest. In England, we like to be formal and calm and not make too much mess.
You dump a bucket of tea on him.
That would be warm and quite scolding. I'm not sure that would work either. We can't really dump anything. So no, not waffles. Why waffles? I don't know. My brain's already melted. Anyway, Reaper, bye-bye. Oh, MC, that was not a good start. Is that first blood? I think that's first blood.
You know, there's a lesson we have, and I am reassured of this every time I play, is that losing that first Reaper, it's pretty bad. You don't know what's going on. And this time around, we actually, there is one Twilight Council being built. We have a robotics facility as well, so this might not be quite as much of a cheese wheel rolling along this map.
That's Dark Templar. Look at the positioning of that Twilight Council. Wellmu. I mean, he could go Blink. He could, but...
I mean, legend tells of a 3v3 build where the fast Warp Prism charge lot attack is quite strong.
Legend. It's written papyrus, like...
Yeah.
Wow. Sick. Oh, okay. Some nice Protoss runes down here. Hopefully I'll keep an eye on those.
I think they play soccer or football. I guess it's on the European side. That's what those flags would be for.
Maybe. Oh, he is going Blink. All right, okay then. All right, Wellmu. Blink's a cool tactic. This is what I do in team games. I just make Blink and nothing else. It doesn't matter what my friends are doing. It doesn't matter what my teammates are doing. Blink is cool, all right?
I mean, all jokes aside, you can actually just attack the mineral line of Rotterdam's expansion from the low ground with Blink Stalkers. So it's not a bad decision.
It's a shame they don't have a Zerg on their team because then they could have just an Overlord for high ground vision. Although, wait, did he even make a Mothership Core? Okay, he did make a Mothership Core. I was checking for a sec. But he had it on 3 gateways, so Wellmu's going to be super aggressive.
Fast fact for those of you that don't play team games too often, you cannot photon overcharge your friend's Nexus. But if you have 2 Zergs, you can inject their hatcheries, and you can also use the supply drop. If you have a friend that gets supply blocked a lot, you can supply drop their depots.
Can you actually?
Yeah.
I don't know this because I clearly don't play enough team games.
I have ruined enough people's team games to know too much about this. We have a Banshee moving out from Tasia. He's going to be. I think this is our first really committed level of aggression coming out, and MC does not have an engineering bay. There is a robotics facility nearby, though, so he could get out an observer if he really wanted to help his teammate, but that would... I don't know.
I don't really care about this harassment. I think you just made up all those facts.
Hey, man. This Banshee is killing stuff, and it is not dying.
It's actually really well controlled. Look how, like, this is that StarCraft Masters kind of stuff.
I almost feel like actual Captain America is here. Holt loves his Banshees.
MC is not dealing with this effectively.
Look at that. Marine Observer. Sick defense. Who needs Ravens?
12 kills? 12 kills? That was scary.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. We have, so actually, it looks like...
Whoa. They're doing, this is the best 3v3 build. Europe's gonna win, right? All you do is one base, Immortals with anything, and Immortals really work. See, even San agrees. I am patting Nathanius on the shoulder right now. You can't quite see it, but it's true. Immortals are really good, not just against Zergs, but against buildings as well.
I'm a little scared. There's only one tank after Team America. And
yeah, man.
Look at Immortals are good versus those Apollos giving the clap. Oh,
He thinks he's got it.
America needs to hold. You know, they held the line last time. There's still 3 Immortals, though. He's actually hit him from the back with a few Marines to distract him. The SCV's coming off the line for Tasia.
Team America, get out. No, don't kill that Immortal. No, don't let that die. Pull it back. GG, well played. Oh, well, that's MC actually saying that. He doesn't have any units with this, though. One of those Immortals did end up dying, but there's still a lot of Blink Stalkers. And this choo-choo train, the last Immortal died. It's only Blink Stalkers. Really control well, Team Europe. Please.
And guess what? Tasia's got a tank now, and there are Roaches.
No, we couldn't even break it with the best 3v3 build of all time. Oh, wait, no, we have more reinforcements. It's fine. We have a good pylon. Those Marines are stimming over.
You know, the last... yeah, well, the last invasion I remember was in 1812, and America won that one, too.
Oh, damn. Yeah, okay, so that was supposed to kill you guys. It didn't kill you guys, and now you have bases behind it. So Coach Apollo is going over here to make sure he knows exactly what's going on. He's just checked out the base situation, and he's realizing we're now in a lot of trouble.
Those are some GoldenEye 64 screen watching level tactics right there.
Oh, dude,
the
split screen.
The ultimate amount of information being gathered. So we actually have Roach Burrow move on the way for revival. So this Roach force that he has is going to become even more deadly. Saw on his Immortals, he's cranking him out, but this robo positioning, he's actually in a pretty weird spot. Revival's just going to go ham.
I guess it was there for reinforcement purposes, and he's actually got pushed away from there as well. Susie, do something. Distract them. Distract for Europe. No? Oh, okay. No.
And, you know, interestingly enough, as Revival's Roaches are being slowly pushed back, thanks to the use of that incredibly balanced time warp, he will be able to escape thanks to his burrow, but Revival has, once again, twice as many drones as anybody else has workers in this game. He has been getting away.
He is flying that flag well.
All of the greed, yeah.
Yeah, I'm impressed by this. Although all he made was drones and roaches, and everyone knows the roaches are actually free in this game. So it's a pretty good tactic here from him. Look at his supply in comparison to everyone else. What the... He's pretty good.
This is tough. I mean, so Tasia's actually moving his army in an interesting position down the bottom right side, which is very not close to the attack of Wellmu, San, and MC. And MC's actually got 4 medevacs. Okay, 3 loaded up, just one for support, trying to push the front. And this is awkward. Revival still has his Roaches on the map. Tasia's pulling everything back from the south side, and this is a lot in Tasia's base from MC.
EU ramping up the aggression, really bringing it to America now, killing off a lot of workers here. You really need to siege up with those tanks to push away those Marines, but the blink forwards to catch out some of these siege tanks. It's all the Roaches on the right-hand side that I'm a little bit worried about at the back, but they're not moving in just yet. Oh, okay, Wellmu's losing all of his workers again. Wellmu, that's not how things should be.
Oh. Rotterdam's going to try to push in from one side while Revival's Roaches the other, but the Roaches are forced to burrow and run back. There are continued Immortal production coming in, and it looks like MC has broken Tasia's defensive line. He's shut down his economy. This could be Europe's big chance to end this, but they have no economy behind this. Revival's still sitting at a very comfortable drone count, just trying to be the economic backbone. The second, actually, is that the third or the fourth offensive GG we've had from Apollo's account by now.
From MC, yeah. So, I mean, MC does like these kinds of things, so that's fine. That's totally fine.
See, the problem is, I don't think they're realizing that there's still a collective supply of about 140 for Revival. He still has a lot on the map. How many roaches? If he can get a good position on this,
he has 40 roaches.
It's scary. You know, I'd actually love to see even just some mules to help keep these Immortals alive, worst case scenario. And Revival gets some roaches into MC's base, but there's some units here to help defend against this. That burrow is so annoying. No scan energy. As Revival's forced down towards the southern end of America, there's a lot of space to run to.
Yeah, these roaches can actually do a lot. Well,
it's the Immortals. It's those Immortals that are going to be the big problems. And he's coming in. He's sharking under, gets one Immortal. The second one is so close, picks it off. It's just Stalkers versus Roaches. And every time I play PvZ, you just die to these numbers of Roaches. He's going to destroy this army. And Revival still has a very healthy economy. He's putting the team on his back. He's going to try to carry him out.
And now substitution here. Rapid substitution. MMA jumps in. Apollo's no, this isn't fair. As Apollo, MMA is one of Apollo's favorite players, but maybe not so much anymore. As those roaches still going to town here. MMA is going to try and recover the position of Rotterdam. Wait, what does Rotterdam actually have?
Rotterdam's Will had a lot of minerals for MMA to work with, but not much production. So this is still a tense situation. They need time. In Revival, you know, Stalkers with those Marines and that many medevacs to stim with them makes it quite difficult for him to actually engage this force with just roaches.
How many workers has Revival killed? These roaches are never stopped in his opponent's space. They're killing off quite a few units here as well.
San has nothing. Whelmu has nothing. It's just MC back home. That's it. That's it. They need to win now. I mean, the power of mules is good, but Revival and his roaches are just everywhere.
Okay, these medevacs are really doing work. Like, they're just keeping those Marines alive for a long, long time during all of this. And the Blink Stalks as well on the left-hand side. Whelmu has actually been useful this game. And wait, did all the Marines just die? No. Run away, MC. Go regroup. Okay, these Blink Stalkers also need to run away.
And they suddenly see the rebuilding northwest base of Rotterdam. He's getting himself set up once again. The roaches are still coming out. There's another Immortal. He's got 12 kills, but nowhere to run. The Mothership Corps, not enough energy for a recall. San is being cornered, and MC is not happy with this team so far.
Couldn't he have picked them up with the medevacs? Is that doable in team games?
You cannot pick up your teammates' units.
Unless you, like,
your Mothership
even if you
can
share
cloak them, but that's it.
If you share control, can you not? No? Oh.
You can't even do it with, like, mind-controlled units.
Really?
Nah, man.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't play team games that much. But anyway, so more roaches still in production here for Revival. MMA still making the substitution. He's working his way up nicely. He's at 29 workers, 6 Marines, pretty sick. MMA macro right there. And these roaches, they're just going in for the kill. There's just too many of them.
Revival is, I think he is going to get our Most American award here. Definitely the MVP for this game. And he's actually, dancing those roaches, man. There's not too much he can do now.
He has more supply than the collective of Europe. Darn. Good job, Revival. Good job.
Revival showing that when you put the Americans on their back, we've got weapons behind every corner.
I'm impressed, man. Wow, there you go, GG. I thought Europe was gonna win. Oh, America takes it 2-0 now.
Revival with the sick carry. That was fantastic.
Yeah, Revival, total MVP. Congratulations to him. Even Tasha giving him a thumbs up. You know you've done well when Tasha gives you a thumbs up.
Yeah, 2-0 win for, I mean, I guess it was kind of obvious he was going to win at the beginning. You know, Team America just had it written all over it.
Whelmu! Oh, it's all about the Stalkers. Yeah, man, yeah. All right. So, that looks like it does it. And let's head over to Paul now to hear from our players.
Thank you, guys. Yes, so I'm just getting through some news in my ear from the administration team at Blizzard. Okay. So apparently, America fielded an ineligible player. Yeah, apparently it was a European plan for your team, Kev, and you've been disqualified. So actually, it's now 1-1.
Okay, well, I don't know what to say about that, Paul, but if that's how you guys have to take a map of us Americans, then it's okay.
Nothing to do with me, mate. I just follow the rules. I mean, they come through. So what was the switch about? Why did you switch it up?
MMA was not very impressed with my Terran skills. Can't blame him.
Okay. Likewise, what was wrong with your team?
You know what? My team is useless. Really useless. Just Whelmu lost his Nexus. And I said, son, Roche is coming. Dangerous your base. He lose all his probe. I don't know why.
Okay.
So useless. So useless. I need to change member.
You need a change of member. I think you need a whole new team, don't you?
Yeah, maybe MMA better.
Okay. Is this the start of the Smack Talk? Are we going to get some Smack Talk going? Because you've got a game later, right?
Yeah, so...
You have to play a match?
Yeah, I have to play a match, so... Maybe America will win.
Okay. So, is this a new dawn? Is this a new era for you? Maybe you can set up a 3v3 league and take these guys on and win?
While I was playing these games, I must say, Paul, you know, in the past I haven't played a whole lot of 3v3 games, but it's surprisingly fun when Revival and Tasia are your teammates. Like, you know, it's The only bad thing is you can never really blame them. You know, like when you lose, it's probably because you're the weakest link. But it was a very enjoyable experience, I must say.
What did you make of Sean's coaching ability there? Because he kind of stepped back from being a player and coached the team, and it didn't really work, did it?
I think he was a little overconfident. Like he thought he had us, but Sean, you know, early celebrator.
Okay, Sean, you're not really, you know, helping us here, dude. You know, talk me through what went wrong.
So as a coach, I selected the right strategy. The build orders were perfect, to be fair. We discussed internally what we thought would be best to beat America. We had a weak link in the team. That's acceptable. Every team has that. And I'm willing to work closer and closer with him. He's got great potential, Wellmu, and I'm sure he's going to do well for the rest of the year in WCS Europe. But as you said, they had to take a European player to finish us off. I was a little bit betrayed inside because MMA decided to switch regions or whatever you call that. We did good though.
Okay, all right. So, but it's 1-1 now. So I just need to check. Are we able to play the decider? Apparently we are. Ladies and gents, we've got a decider. So Roddy, take your seat. And Sean, don't take a seat. I guess you're going to need to find some new players, right?
Do we have any more European Koreans here to switch with Wellmu?
That's a good question. Do we?
Where's
my
Stardust?
We might have Stardust around, and MMA is floating around as well. You might actually be able to play for, you know, the European team. Hero Marine's here somewhere as well. I've seen him. No, actually, come. It's okay, ladies and gents. We've got this. MC, take a seat. Guess who's coming? Guess who's coming? Okay. All right, good. Okay. Let's go back to the commentary team for game number 3. It's 1-1.
All right, you're done now, America. You're done. We have our 2 finalists here with MC and MMA, and San as well, who's not too bad. Let's be fair. Come on. Don't think you're going to get this one.
No, it's going to be.
No.
I completely agree. It will be an absolute stomp. And, you know, my condolences to all of the European fans that are just going to be so upset at the way that this match ends.
Here's the thing, though. Revival for you guys. He's been flying that flag high. He's been doing really, really well. I would love to see MC play Zerg this game. So then we have a round and balanced team here to trounce you guys. But then it's still going to be kind of difficult.
And you have no excuses. You have 2 Protoss on your team.
Protoss always wins. Is that what you're saying?
Protoss literally always wins. Yes.
I don't know. I mean, you guys have done pretty well these last 2 games. It's gone okay for you.
Overconfidence can be quite a poison. We actually have a different map.
Ooh.
And this,
yeah, we do.
I think we're actually using one of the latter 3v3 maps, Fossil Quarry.
I am going to take a look at the map info because I want to get... Oh, no, this is the 4v4
How do you
map,
not
right?
know this
no,
map?
I do know this map. I do know this one.
This is potentially the single greatest cannon rushing map in the whole game.
Because
aside from the fact that everybody spawns together, it is so easy to attack. There's 2 players that are vulnerable on either end of the map where the players spawn that you can hit from the low ground with pretty much anything.
But, like, since it's 3v3, what if, like, some guy didn't spawn in those spots? And then he's, like, trying to cannon it and there's no one there? That'd be sick.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. We're going on to a 4v4 map for this 3v3. Tasia's playing random. All right. To be fair, I mean, whenever I stand behind these Korean players and watch them doing their off races, they're all pretty darn good. So... I'm not gonna really do anything. All right, let's get these intros done as quickly as possible. We could even get them done and dusted here, as we have spawning up to the north our green Protoss. It is San, and we have our red Protoss. It's technically MMA. I'm gonna go with that. It's technically MMA, and then we have our yellow Zerg. It's technically MC. That was the sickest intro ever.
Yeah. Tasia's pointing out the obvious here. Of course, Team America is incapable of dropping a map, and they're considering already forfeiting so that we can make this look more fair to the audience. Rotterdam is, well, he's mildly amused at the very least, and he is our, of course, first player on the right side of Team America. And then our Black Protoss player, Tasia, in the center, accompanied by Well, the man who can talks. I think he has the least chat commands entered so far. It is Revival.
Apart from /dance, but apart from that's everything.
That's pretty much the most important chat command you can use in StarCraft.
I guess Revival really wants to win this 3v3 because he is focused.
You know what? It's he's got a friend that lives in Texas, and you don't mess with Texas.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Somehow that vicariously means he cannot lose this 3v3.
Wait, in Texas you have like snakes in like everyone's shoes, right? And then you kick the shoe, and then there's like, is there a snake in it? And there's no snake in it.
I mean,
does that happen?
You're making a Toy Story reference?
Maybe. I like Toy Story, man. What are you going to do? Isn't that how it works? I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay. Tasia is actually sending a fast probe to the bottom right. Don't mess with Texas is actually a littering thing. It's about littering. It's on the signs for leaving trash
don't
around.
mess with Texas.
Yeah,
you're
makes
so
a lot
clever.
of sense.
You're so clever. I don't like it. Anyway, up to the top we have a spawning pool going down, and that's really it. There's not much more happening here.
I mean, playing greedy is suicide in team games.
Yeah.
Just flat out. So fast pools make sense. Tasia, do you think he just builds a Nexus next to this gold? He's got a lot of money banked up. I guess it's proxy tech.
Yeah, I guess Stargate?
See, what I would do is build a hatchery next to the gold rocks and then build spine crawlers to kill them.
You know, someone did some numbers on that. Like, if you actually build a hatchery like next to rocks but don't kill them, and
it works.
If you transfer like a certain amount of drones to it, then it's actually more efficient than a normal blue base. It's really, really weird.
It is economically viable.
Yeah, and then you like kill the rocks and you make another hatchery, then use it as a macro hatch. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going on this rant, but
so this game we have a Stargate. This is the first time it looks like we won't have a fast Twilight Council just yet. Although there's is
4-gate.
As MMA just gone a straight up 4-gate. Wow.
Yeah. Let's. There's been some colluding going on here, guys. Wait, he sees it.
Double 4-gate. You know, Revival.
Okay,
Revival is a smart man, and now he knows. But they don't actually know anything about the inside of that base. He's only seen the 4-gate coming out of San.
And here's our physiotherapist here for Europe, Mr. Carmack, who's making sure that MMA is as relaxed as possible going into this extremely intense 4-gate.
Yeah, top 3 back rub Europe, man.
Well, that's true. That's true. I heard Carmack's team won recently in football. So Carmack's very, very happy right now.
I don't know anything about soccer, sorry.
I also equally don't know anything about soccer, but I heard that somebody won, and it was Carmack's team, and then he's content. But Baneling's already morphing in for the aggression here.
I mean, this is about as aggressive as you could possibly get.
I think Funk is a fan as well.
I only speak English, I'm sorry. As a robotics facility comes in. So there's just a massive attack. How does Team America survive? They're getting cheese, man. If this is a 3v3, 4v4 game, all I can think of is that we're getting cheese.
This is how we do it in Europe. Banelings as well as double 4-gates. Let's go. Okay, a lot died on my left-hand side. Where's our 4-gates? Physiotherapist now working on MC.
Revival is going to try to hold off Son and potentially MC as well as the Oracle swoops in.
No.
A nice little backstab play from Tasia.
No,
and
wait,
look at that Stardust sitting down. We got Polk coming in now. Captain America showed up. How could they lose now?
Why is everyone all of a sudden betraying Europe? Stardust, no. No, don't do this. He's like, I don't care.
It's just another sick play to get that, looking for the additional forfeit points. Kappa.
God damn it. Well, okay, a lot of Zerglings in production here for Revival, but Revival's kind of been shut down a little bit. Oh, he gets a 6 around though. 6.
If there's anybody that's not going to die, it's Revival. He'll be the last man standing in the Alamo, just hanging in there, really.
I see what you did there. If there's not going to be anyone dying, it's Revival. That's really, really well done.
He'd be a zombie in that case.
Yeah, I guess so. Or a vampire. Do vampires?
So this is a really difficult situation. I believe it is now Polt at the helm of Tasia's computer. And this is a good thing, because Tasia, I'm pretty sure Tasia was behind. And if it is in fact Polt playing, that means that it's Polt behind. So anything is once again possible.
No, you guys just got Terran upgrade, right? Like from Tasia to Polt, that's an upgrade, right? Isn't that supposed to be it?
You know what? I'm actually starting to feel a little bit worried. This is the first time Revival has not had double everybody else's supply in this series so far.
Does that mean you guys are dead? Are you relying on Revival that much?
So it's actually funny. Rotterdam is at 2 supply, and MC is at 18 supply. But Revival is actually is hanging in there with San and MC, I think.
I'll be honest, I can already hear the excuses coming out from Team America. I'm not going to lie. I think that you guys, like, you think this, you've been cheesed here. Maybe you have a little bit, but that doesn't detract from the fact that we have a victory. Stardust is employing a very, very strong strategy here. Just trying to
I remember the last
disrupt
time I saw
Micro.
Ryung use this strategy in the GSL. It was
Oh, yeah.
not very successful. Banelings detonate in what was Tasia's mineral line as that 4-gate from San is just hitting well about as hard as it could. Revival. So, he will be the last man standing, but finally the last offensive GG.
MC doing what he does best. Let's just say it that way. And all the probes end up dying down here as well. This Oracle's actually... Oh, I thought it got more kills into. I guess it was the second one. This proxy Oracle play didn't really work out for Tasia in the end.
I mean, yeah, you'd think Protoss was good, but 2 4-gates, man.
I mean, for all the times that Terran have
It's like
been,
an 8-gate.
Yeah, it's like a pretty sick 8-gate. But I think for all the times that Terrans have complained about Protoss, you'd think they'd be good with Oracles, but they really do too much with that. Nathanius, what do you take on that? You being a Terran yourself?
This map is for more than one player, unfortunately, and it looks like Revival is the last player.
Look at this! Look at this!
He's cornered. We have Team Europe coming over. Did they all press? Did they all 1A and then step away from their computers?
I guess so. They're
Is anyone even still
anymore.
playing?
I don't know. I don't think so. We have San and Apollo and MC over here. Tasia also agrees that
the
they should leave.
American thing to do would be to lift off the command center and fly away.
Yeah.
Just go somewhere else. But unfortunately, that's not an option anymore.
That's the true American thing to do. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You're not really repping America very well, Nathanius. But it's okay. It's okay. Zealots and Stalkers for the win here in Protoss land, in Europe land.
Are we actually just waiting for these eggs to die? Revival's going to make a few overlords. I'm not sure what exactly these guys are going to do.
We are waiting for those to die, Nathanius, and then when they are
How
gone...
many buildings are left? Manor Nexi are coming in.
They still haven't found the Stargate over here. Wait, Paul's playing? Oh no, we're doomed now. Europe's going to lose. Get rid of him. Oh.
You know, technically speaking, if this is going by elimination, then Tasia does still technically have a pylon and a Stargate on the right side. In fact, his probe, he's actually trying to kill his own buildings.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is that his? Oh yeah, Tasia really doesn't want to be in this game right now. Wait, it's not even Tasia, it's Paul, right?
I guess he just hates Protoss that much.
Yeah, he's like, wow, I need to completely cannibalize my entire race.
If I were Protoss, I would kill all my own buildings too. It's okay.
Wow. Seriously, we have Paul playing? Really?
I think.
Look at that APM.
With how many Protoss?
Look at that APM.
With the Protoss we have on Team EU, I think even this is not too difficult of a 1A for Paul to make.
I guess, yeah. All right, well done, Paul. This is the first game Paul has won.
I want to believe that Paul is the one on that computer, though. Like, Paul is actually going to win this game. Wait, what's left?
He is, right?
Oh, Rotterdam has an assimilator and a pylon in the bottom left.
Are we really wait? Okay, so Rotterdam is now left.
No. See, the best thing is, you would think, are we really waiting for this? But this is the most accurate representation of a real 3v3 you'll ever get.
It's true. It's true. No one leaves. No one leaves. GG. All right. Well done. Congratulations to Europe for winning one map and thus the entire series. I believe it was 1-1 before somehow. And now we head over to Red Eye.
I feel like I should be interviewing myself. Europe wins. Europe holds.
Europe holds. We struggled at the start. Of course, we had to play with a British player and a Finnish player, but eventually we ended up with 3 Koreans and we destroyed America.
Rotterdam didn't really go the way you wanted it to go, and you even tried to get in a European again, which would have got you, disqualified again, unfortunately. So really, there was no hope for you. Even bringing in 2-time WCS American champion just couldn't save you that time round.
No, I don't really know what was going on, You should never change the winning team. I think we should have gone with the original dream team, and then everything would have just gone fine.
Yeah. Your football team have been doing quite well recently, but you've learnt nothing from the manager, obviously.
No, I guess you can say that.
Okay, final words for your team. Are you still proud of them?
No, I'm very proud. I think the first 2 games were a lot of fun. I think Tasia played very well in the first game. I think Revival played like a god in another 3v3s. Like he almost won 1v3. So I think it was very cool. And thank you guys.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, WCS America representing. Okay, that's it. That's what I was looking for. All right. So, Sean, do you feel like this was a hollow victory?
No, absolutely not. This was actually a beautiful victory. This is probably the biggest victory I've had in my personal coaching career. Bringing in MMA and MC, that we brought in the big dogs, but we finished them off, didn't we, Red Eye?
We finished them off good and proper. That Zerg APM of mine, wow, just terrible or terrifying. I can't remember. But anyway, Todd is ready to analyse just how I managed to take down WCS America.
Thanks very much, Red Eye. Congratulations, Europe. I told you this was going to happen, didn't I? Took us a while, but finally here we take the nice victory over America. I have actually no idea what happened in that game. I have to be honest with you. I told Funka, pick a moment, and I'm going to talk and pretend I know what happened. So some banelings got in. Actually, let's do a few things here. First of all, can you do Alt and F, I think it is, so that you can put all the players of the same team with the same color? It's not working, is it? Is it possible? No, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not this with overlay. So sadly, I'm going to have to think a lot to be able to realize who's who there. Can you press A so we can see all the supplies? Okay, so we have Rotterdam here. There is a bunch of banelings about to detonate in his base. And it looks... Okay, wait, are they actually with him or I can see him? I'm serious. All right, Funka is doing the analysis with the chatting here. I don't know what's going on, guys. Just play it from there. Let's play it and look what happens. I had a very hard time following this. I was watching behind the players and this was actually... Boom. So from there, this player was actually in a pretty bad situation. We see the supplies. Yeah, I actually think this is the most interesting tab in 2v2 to keep track of what's happening. But okay, one important thing to note in this game of everything that happened overall is that the European team, they realized what was happening in the first two games with Teja and Rival. Teja, I told them, was always opening with the factory and using Medivacs early on to try to do some economic damage. He always did a great job with that. And Revival, he always rushed the natural third base and made a ton of roaches. So in this game, this was actually shut down a lot better. If you look at Revival, he's only on 2 bases. He's never been able to let his economy completely take off. He's still on bailing tech, which is pretty awful at this point in the game. It's the 7th minute when there's a lot of stalkers and all that. And the European team was just better.
Better overall, I think.
Yeah.
Better players, better APM. What do you think of that
Better
finish
team
off?
spirit.
Better team spirit,
Did
better
you see
everything,
that?
really.
Giving messages and everything.
I mean, I think it's a good job we're also being completely unbiased about this.
Yeah, we are. Europe was just better.
And with that bombshell, that is the end of our show, Mac. WCS Europe wins slightly on a technical detail, but it doesn't matter too much. It was great fun. We hope you enjoyed it at home as well. But next up, quick break, and then it's the serious business. It's MMA versus MC.